I'm Joel Rothstein, Arlington Public News. We're at Involution Studios to figure out what goes on. Come on in, we'll meet the owner. What is your role here in the company?
Well, I'm an owner of the company, a co-owner, and I am the creative director here. So most of the actual work doesn't revolve around me. It revolves around the fantastic staff here, the other designers and engineers who work here. So I just happen to corral a little bit if it needs it, and help projects sort of go from the primordial ooze stage to launch stage.
The fantastic staff describe their roles in this process. Let's start with designer illustrator Sarah.
Well, I do a little bit of a lot. Some days I'm working on software, other days I'm illustrating for the posters you'll see around the room here. Others I'm working on 3D, others I'm working with the printer downstairs, the wide format. We'll work with clients from start to finish. We'll come in, hear what they want to work on, sort of assess their needs, go through the process of figuring out what exactly it is that they do, and start to design that experience from birth to death.
Studio manager Emily Twaddell keeps the studio running smoothly by bookkeeping, organizing, and editing stories. She shared with us her favorite aspects of her job.
What I like doing best here is making things, which is why I wore our Design Axiom shirt today. One of the parts of my job is to support a kind of artisanal look and feel to the studio. While everyone here works with digital tools, everyone is also an artist in the more traditional sense. So I like to make things to have around the studio. The thing I love best is just really being here to make this a good work environment.
We've seen highlights of the management, the creative, and the administrative sides of the studio. Now, John Follett describes the sales aspect of the business.
If folks are interested in contracting with us and having our designers and engineers, work with their company, be it a small startup or, a Fortune 500, I'm the person they work with most directly. On the marketing side of things, I do a lot of talking at various conferences, tech meetups, and then I also do a lot of writings.
What do you like best about your job?
Well, that's a good question. I think I work with some really tremendous people. I enjoy working with smart people and learning new things.
To succeed in design, one needs the ability and the desire to learn. Every position focused on the need for curiosity.
Yuan really encourages us to pick up something that we're interested in and learn. He keeps a really big library.
We're always identifying new technologies to work with, which essentially means you're always learning something new and you have to get up to speed quickly on things.
Part of what we like to infuse here is also the sense that you're trying some new things, or that your brain is being twisted in such a way that you haven't thought that way before. And what happens during those crunch times of 80% is all the learning, right? You're grinding through this equation, or you're trying to figure out how to code something, but then all of a sudden there's this moment of aha.
This is Joel Rothstein, Arlington Public News.